The finance ministers of the G7 nations vowed on Saturday to bolster efforts to prevent Russia from evading the sanctions imposed after its invasion of Ukraine. In a statement following a meeting in Washington, the group said, "We remain committed to taking further initiatives in response to oil price cap violations." However, they did not provide specific details on those additional steps. In December 2022, the G7, along with the European Union and Australia, had agreed to pressure purchasers of Russian oil to adhere to a certain price ceiling. The goal was to limit Russia's petroleum sales and revenues without drastically curbing exports and causing global oil prices to surge. Yet some countries, notably China, have continued to import Russian crude oil without observing the price cap. The G7 finance ministers also pledged to take further measures aimed at increasing the costs to Russia of using the shadow fleet to evade sanctions. Officials say Russia has utilized a fleet of unmarked, poorly maintained tankers to transport oil while concealing cargo details and itineraries, sometimes transferring loads at sea to avoid detection. The ministers stated they intend to intensify our efforts to prevent financial institutions from supporting Russia's evasion of our sanctions. According to the U.S. Office of Foreign Assets Control, Russian banks have developed a network of foreign subsidiaries to facilitate the purchase or sale of sanctioned goods. Additionally, the G7 announced on Friday that they had reached an agreement to provide Ukraine with a loan of around $50 billion. This loan will be repaid not by Ukraine, but with the interest, roughly $3 billion per year, generated by Russian assets seized and frozen after the war began in February 2022.